Good afternoon, mathletes. So today we are talking about vocab. Vocab's always been really important, but we are going to stress it even more because it's a way for us to understand the math we're doing and really be able to get into it and say, all right, this question is asking me about, let's say, integers. I know exactly what those are. I feel comfortable. I know what that word means. And so I know exactly what it's going to ask me right now. Now, in order to do this, we're going to use something called Freire models. Freire models are simply a way to take a word and put it in context, know what the definition is, know how to use it as a sentence, draw a picture that represents that word, and then use a synonym, use a word that's similar, a word or phrase that's similar. So to do this, we're going to use, not surprisingly, Google. A lot of times when I don't know a word, I just go ahead and search it on Google. So absolute value, I'm just going to go to Google and search absolute value definition. I get two definitions right here, and they're all right, but I actually maybe I don't understand what magnitude means. And so I'm going to go down to this math is fun. That tends to have really good definitions. If you don't like a definition, just go to the next link down and see what it has. The definition that they give on math is fun is how far a number is from zero. I like that a lot more. So I'm going to use that, put it in here. And there we go, how far a number is from zero. Then I have to use it in a sentence. So I'm just going to think, all right, how could I use absolute value in a sentence? If absolute value means how far a number is from zero, how could I use that in a sentence? So I'm going to say, all right, the absolute value of -6 is 6. Make sense? Yeah, that's the absolute value because it's the distance from zero, how far it is from zero. All right, the next step is going to be to find a picture. Again, if you're not sure and you can't think of a picture to draw just on your own, go back to Google. I'm going to search absolute value, and then I'm going to go to images, and oh, this one's awesome, yeah. So this shows me 3 and -3. And it shows me that both are 3 away from 0. So they both have an absolute value of 3. That picture is awesome. So I'm going to go in here, paste that picture, and I got it right there. If you want to pause this video now just to go ahead and draw that, you can draw that number line now. Last, I'm going to find a synonym. So with synonyms, I especially like to just think of them myself. So I can't think of just one word that would mean absolute value. So I'm just going to go ahead and say distance from zero. Because I could put distance from zero in for absolute value right here. Like the distance from zero of -6 is 6, and it would still make perfect sense. That's a good test for a synonym, is plugging it into that sentence and seeing what you get. All right. If you need to pause this video at this point just to finish that out and copy it, do that now. Then proceed to the next Freire models on your third page of your math intervention and just go ahead and copy down these words. The second one is going to be integer. The third word is going to be opposite. And remember, with opposite, we're thinking about opposite numbers. All of this needs to be in math. So if you find another definition, make sure it's the math definition. Deposit. This one, thinking about money. Same with withdraw. And then magnitude. Magnitude is actually going to be really similar to absolute value, and we might even could use it as a synonym. So you might be able to copy a lot of what you did from absolute value, but still go onto Google and check. At this point, you have 10 minutes to go through and finish the rest of those words. You should be able to go and find those definitions on Google and then get everything else on